Hey, two Tattoo guys here. I've got my buddy Mitchell from the Boys from Illinois with me.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to talk about our concealed carry holsters. I just picked up a new one. He's had his for a while. He actually switched me over to appendix carry. I used to carry 4 o'clock. Much prefer appendix carry. So I'll go ahead and start. I bought a Tier 1 concealed Axis Slim. I really like this holster. It's for my Glock 19. What's cool about these holsters is they flex. So with this claw here, this side stays rigid, and that claw pushes the grip into your body with your belt.
So let's go ahead and compare these.
Yeah.
I've got the TRX Arms Sidecar holster. This is one of the first holster companies I ever looked at, and I really like this design, so I went ahead and jumped on it. So as you can see, his flexes and mine does not a whole lot. So that's something that they've actually talked about. Lucas mentions that he likes that it's rigid, and honestly, it works for me. I haven't had any issues running this. Yeah. It's fairly comfortable. I'll let you continue.
Okay. I don't even know where to go. Colors, I picked the front in black and the back in police blue. What I like, and even both brands, you can customize the way you want your holster.
The front and back Kydex.
For sure. So you can get black multicam or carbon fiber or whatever. That does up the price on, I think, both. Mm-hmm. Both of ours are non-light compatible. I went with non-light compatible just because I feel like my X300 hangs way down here.
Big dick problems.
What I know you want to switch to a light, so
yeah, I'm wanting to switch to a light compatible holster. I haven't decided what light I want to go with yet. I'm really looking forward to the XR1 from Surefire coming out because it's much smaller, it's cable charged, so I won't have that problem that he has where it hangs way down and it gets really uncomfortable, digs into your thigh. So I went with black and gray, just something real simple. I just wanted to keep it real neutral so it doesn't, if it was to show a little bit, it wouldn't flash or anything like that. I'm running a Glock 19. I have a standard 15-round mag, and then for my backup, I have another 15 with a +2. A 15 with a +2 is actually shorter than a standard 17-round mag. Doesn't make much sense, but it is. So that's why I run that. I'm using Barnes TAC XPD hollow points. They're copper solids. I don't think it really matters. It's all about shot placement anyway. So this one also has the hook on the side here. It's originally on the back. I moved it to the front so it can push it in just a little more and hide this, hide the grip a little more. So the reason I went with appendix in the first place and got him to switch to it too is because of how accessible it is, and it's always in front of you. So when it's behind you, to me, it's going to take longer for you to reach back and draw that gun than it is from directly in front of you. Plus, it's literally, this is the most protected part of your body is in front of you. You have your hands to defend it. People can't get to it as easily. So that's something when we talk about the, comparing a concealed carry to open carry shouldn't even be a thing. Like, let's keep it concealed. People don't need to know you have a gun on you. You don't need somebody trying to take that gun from you. You want to keep it concealed at all times. Plus, especially with all these gun-free zones, you don't need somebody trying to take it from you. So up front, it's real easy. You can clear the shirt, draw. You can draw it one-handed if you need to. It's very comfortable for me, and it promotes good health. You have to squat to pick stuff up because when you bend down, the
first time you bend down with appendix carry, you remind yourself not to do it again.
And don't bend over without the gun in it.
Yeah,
because the Kydex isn't comfortable.
That's a good one to talk about. So on mine, I went with a high guard. My other holster, I had a G-Code, or Incog, right? Incog Eclipse, and it's made by G-Code. It was also high, and it does it. I like it because it protects the gun from like your body, the salt and all that. But contrary to popular belief, a Glock will still rust.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I went with high. What'd you go with?
I went with mid. So I didn't want anything too high like that. Obviously, I haven't tried his on yet. So let me see that.
Yeah.
This is a first. You guys get to witness this. It's like trading fucking jockstrap. Okay, this is actually extremely comfortable. So
exactly.
I may be looking to upgrade in the future.
Look at that. You guys seen it first on the spot.
You guys seen it here. So this is actually extremely comfortable. For those of us that aren't he's a thin guy.
Very.
I've got a little tub in the front. guess what? It's comfortable for both of us. So, goddamn.
And I was extremely apprehensive because, like with his, I really print. It's bad because it doesn't flex. And that holster was so expensive that I couldn't bring myself to spend that kind of money on not knowing if it would work or not.
Especially since he had already tried it on.
Yes, yes. And like he just said, this holster is not as comfortable as this one, and this was the only one that I had experience with, and it was uncomfortable for me. So I was really up against buying an appendix carry holster, but I really wanted one.
So just noticing here from trying this on, trying to draw, something I just realized, I know some people when they draw from concealed, they keep their thumb on top of the slide to draw. I don't like that. I like to get it on the inside. So having this high shirt guard, that kind of impedes that. I can't get my thumb on it as easy. So that's why I'm probably gonna stick with a mid shirt guard, just because I like being able to get my whole hand on that grip when I draw.
Yeah.
So from here, it's kind of like drawing with your fingertips. You don't really get your thumb on it. Whereas on mine, I can actually get my thumb in it. So.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. And why I brought that up in the first place. If I were to do it over again, I would go mid. I bent over without the gun in it one time.
Almost got impaled.
Yeah, that's a bad deal. So I would definitely recommend a mid guard. What else is there? I will take that back. Why don't you talk about the belt that you use?
Oh yeah. So all right. Also from T-Rex Arms, I have a lot of their stuff. I have their Nova belt. So this is their kind of carry belt. It's, you know, it's not weight rated, so it's not for rappelling stuff like that, but it's just made to carry extra weight on your hips. So it's very rigid, very stiff. Honestly, and it comes with a Cobra buckle, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I really like the Cobra buckle. But what I've come to notice is I have another belt. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of slide belts or mission belts or whatever. Basically, it doesn't have holes. You can just ratchet it down and there's a little button to release it. I carry with that all the time because it's way more comfortable. This thing is so stiff that it starts to cut in. It bows out on the back really bad when you sit down. So honestly, if you're looking to get a carry belt, don't go crazy and get something super heavy, because honestly, this gun and extra mag isn't that heavy. It's not going to put that much strain on your belt. Now, I wouldn't recommend a regular leather belt, the really cheap leather belts. I would get something a little heavier than that.
Yeah.
Honestly, slide belts and mission belts, look them up. They're like 30, 35 bucks. I love them. I highly recommend them. So, otherwise, it uses Velcro. It loops through this Cobra buckle right here. What I have started doing, this will be in another video too, is I run the T-Rex Arms Orion also, and I've started hooking that one onto this for some other issues that I'll discuss later. So I still have a use for it, but if you've been thinking about buying one, you probably don't need it. I would go with something else.
Yeah. I run the Ares Aegis Enhanced. They have an enhanced and a non-enhanced. The enhanced is more rigid, and I'm such a skinny guy, I have no hips to keep my gun up, so I felt I needed an extremely rigid belt.
Not curvy like the rest of us.
Yeah, it works. Works really well. I like the buckle on it. There's infinite adjustability, so no matter how big or small you are, like you eat a little too much food one day. What I notice if I'm at a restaurant and I eat and I'm sitting down, appendix carrying,
like Chili's.
Exactly, we've done that. Your stomach really pushes into your gun, so all you do is you reach back, nonchalant, you hit that release, and it relaxes your belt and gives you some room to breathe.
Same thing with that mission belt. I'm telling you, it's just that little button. You can just move it out a couple clicks. They're fantastic.
But like he said, the belts are so rigid, they get uncomfortable, and it's almost too rigid. Like, you're not gonna move this belt to really like fit to you. It's so stiff. So I would go with something not as stiff, and I don't know how much.
We apologize. The black flies are
they're
awful
everywhere
right now. So we're just swatting our face. We're not on coke or heroin or anything like that. We're just getting attacked right now.
I don't know how much you spent on your belt. I think my belt was like $100 bucks. It was fairly expensive.
Goddamn.
To not be like extremely happy with it, but it works.
So I'm not going to say we're one to sacrifice performance for comfortability, but I mean, let's be honest, you're wearing this every day, so it needs to be somewhat comfortable also. So I don't think you're losing any sort of performance or usability using a different belt compared to a carry belt. It's going to be a lot more comfortable. You're not going to be messing with it all day trying to get it to where, you know, it feels right and everything like that. Just don't waste your money on something that you don't need. I mean, I hate to, you know, bash these products and everything, but I mean, let's be honest, you guys want honest reviews, so we're here to give you the real knowledge. So we've used these. I've had this belt for over a year, and I quit wearing it after about 2 months because it just wasn't working for me.
Yeah. I've yet to find a different one that I would switch to, so I don't know, but
Mission belts, man.
why, when you went to conceal carry, did you switch up your wardrobe?
No.
Or
I didn't
did
have to change
did
anything.
you switch to, like, do you switch what you wear to what you carry, or what you carry to what you wear?
I have one pistol, and it's the Glock 19. So I have to carry that all day, every day. I think it's good to carry. If I could carry a 17, I would. I don't own one. But I think the 19 is perfect because it's double stack, good ammo capacity, good reliability, all that. I can't talk up the Glock 19 enough. Not to say I'm a Glock fanboy, but they work well. They're very good pistols. So for me, I can wear jeans in this t-shirt. You've seen at the beginning of this video, you probably couldn't even tell I was printing. Like, it's no big deal. Sometimes I wear tighter shirts. It still doesn't matter. There's people that have lost weight to appendix carry, which I think is great too. I'm always for promoting good health and athleticism and whatnot. But during the winter, it's super easy. I can wear sweatshirts, flannels, all that fun stuff. Everybody likes a flannel daddy. So flannels are great because I can wear an undershirt and this over it. I don't always wear an undershirt with it. Sometimes I just wear it straight on the skin like I was today. You will sweat. It will, you know, get a little wet, a little uncomfortable, but that's that. So no, otherwise I haven't had to compromise too much for appendix carry.
And I'm the same way. Like, I don't want to switch what I wear to what I carry. Like, I want to wear a t-shirt. That's what I always wear. Like you said, flannels are really good for concealed carry, but...
And the ladies like them.
I'll just put Lucas on blow here. He wears a flannel all the time, and I feel like it's to conceal his gun better. Cause I met him in person, and you could still see his gun print. So I feel like if he just wore a t-shirt, that he would print really bad. Cause he's a skinny guy too. He's probably he's a little bit bigger than me, but not much, and he's a lot taller.
You can check out the photo. The guy got to meet him.
Yeah,
Kinda
check it out
jealous,
on
but...
Instagram. 2 Tactical Guys. So yeah, like, I don't want to have to change what I wear for what I carry. I did want to talk about one more thing with my holster. He talked about the ammo that he carries. I carry Hornady Critical Duty, and he talked about his magazine. What'd you carry, a 15 with a +2?
A 15 in the gun and a 15 with a +2 for the side.
I carry a flush 15 in my gun and a 17 with a +2 extra mag. And when I ordered my holster, I don't know if T-Rex you can do this, but with Tier 1, you can tell them how many, like a +2 or a +4 or +6 even, and that will push your magazine down in your holster. And being that this is for a 19, I almost went with a +4, because you would think I'm carrying 4 extra rounds then, but I went ahead and I went with a +2 because I thought I would just carry a Glock 19 with a +2. I went with the +2 and it fits perfect. Like, the gun's completely flush, so it's not sticking up. See how his sticks over?
And this is a 15 with a +2.
And that's a 15. So I've got 2 more rounds than he does, and mine is more than likely probably more concealable.
I tried it with a 17 with a +2, and it printed too much, so I had to back off to the 15. So
yeah.
All in all, I gotta recommend his. Obviously, I haven't worn it day to day, so I hate to recommend something without using it a lot myself. But he's been wearing it daily.
Yep.
And I trust his opinion.
I think I talk about it just about every day, how much I like it.
Yeah. So he keeps pushing me, but you know, I got $3 to my name, so.
You only need 127 more.
But guys, obviously, whatever you own, it's not gonna matter if you don't get out and shoot. So check out our training videos. They're real simple. They're for new shooters and stuff like that, because we don't think a lot of people cover that topic very much. So get out to a range. If you have to do an indoor range, that's fine. Just get some trigger time. Dry fire in your living room. Whatever you can do, you got to be ready, because all this fun gear and stuff isn't going to matter if you can't hit the broadside of a barn. So,
So guys, check him out on YouTube and Instagram. It's the Boys from Illinois on both.
BOIS for boys.
He doesn't know how to spell. I am obviously 2 Tactical Guys on YouTube and on Instagram, right here. You know, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I mean, surely
Give us a like, drop a
Yep.
comment.
Yep, those are always good. That helps us out. And leave in the comments below what kind of videos like you would want to see. We've got a whole bunch of stuff, so
He has a lot of stuff.
I have a lot of stuff, so we can give you like info on, you know, quite a bit. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.